Hello, this is Bob Gray Sr. What the tie? What am I going to do? Where's my wife when I need her? That's still, let me try this side here. I, I'm sorry. I do the best I can. My dear wife's in heaven. She's usually straightening me out. I hate that crookedness, that tie. Oh, why would it do that? Why would it? There we go. There we go. We'll fake it from here on. Welcome to Ministry Moments. YouTube, Bob Gray Sr., every week. Not a sermon, but just practical pointers, and hopefully it'll help you. You know, after 54, I'm starting my 54th year of ministry, and it seems like a guy ought to learn something by now. And you know, here we go. I want to talk to you today about overreacting, overcompensating, maybe, or overreacting. We have a tendency because of insecurity. We're basically insecure people, and we don't basically don't like ourselves. And that's why everybody tries to look like everybody else and tries to act like you know, not on purpose, but just certain people that you like, and it just rubs off on you. You act like them, you walk like them, you talk like them. And you ladies want to wear that, have that color hair that they've got, or whatever it is. Um, my wife said, "Well, you love me when I'm old and gray." I said, "I've loved you through six shades already." But anyway, I'll move over there. That still isn't right, but just don't look at my tie, okay? We're talking about overreacting. So let me give you some thoughts here. Number one, be principle based in your life. Be principle based. Let principles dictate to you, not passion, not personality, but let principle. And you'll always stay on course if you do that. Number two, success attracts failures. There were our church, oh, it grew from 159, it started growing and growing and growing, and 10,000 members and 2,000 all of our Sunday school at the height, and it was really, really fantastic. But success attracts failures. All of a sudden, we had people joining and telling us how to do it. Where were you when we were struggling? And then I had articles written about me. I had books written about me trying to tear down what we were doing and so on. I thought, good night. Where were you people when I was struggling? I remember talking to Brother Winters down at the assistant pastor there at the altar. We baptized 20 that morning, and I was weeping. He was weeping. And we looked at each other and said, "You think we could do that every week?" Little did we realize that it would end up 100 plus every week, but it was absolutely amazing. God did it. It wasn't us. God did it. I paid attention to what Brother House did, and Dr. Rice, and Dr. Robertson, and all those great men, Curtis Hudson, and they influenced me, and I learned from them, and I didn't compromise in my position, and we organized, doing things decently and in order. We're talking about overreacting. Number one, be principle based. Number two, success attracts failures. Number three, their only success is straightening you out. So don't when they come and they all of a sudden, why would we run so many buses? These kids are really disturbing the worship service in the morning. I don't know. Uh, they'll come to me with music. Can we sing this music? Can we do this? And you have to constantly fight to stay right and stay on course. So we're talking about trying to help you now on this matter of overreacting. Number one, be principle based. Number two, success attracts failure. So get ready. When God begins to bless, that thing begins to really get going, that mojo, what they call it in the world, that X factor, whatever it is. I tell you, success is going to attract failures. Number three, their only success is straighten you out. Don't pay attention to them. Try to help them, but don't listen to them. Number four, do not be de-emphasized. Do not de-emphasize, I should say, doing right because some do right wrongly. You say it again. Do not de-emphasize doing right because some do right wrongly. When we were baptizing a lot of numbers, and we of course structured our Sunday school to take care of them, and as best we could. We had 171 Sunday school classes at the height. Others began to, I don't know, it's almost the baptism almost came like a swimming party, uh, and so then because of that, some people were, I'm being judgmental now, but doing right wrongly. And when people would criticize them, and it kind of flowed over to impacting me and what I was doing, I'm not about to de-emphasize what we were doing. Some may distort it. And like I said, do not de-emphasize doing right because some do right wrongly. Don't do that. Some misuse Sunday school. Don't you misuse it. Some misuse, we had great music, but some carried it too far, and all of a sudden it became a jamboree. um, you get my point. You don't want the pendulum swings back and forth. You have a hellfire damnation pastor, and boy, things are going great. He dies, and then everybody, let's see, go over here, and can't stay here. They get pendulum. They want to swing. They go over here. Don Jennings went to Highland Park and destroyed Highland Park. The pendulum swung too far the other way, and Highland Park doesn't even exist to this day. Great church, Dr. Robertson, great man of God. Talk about overreacting. Be principle based. Let principles make your decisions. Number two, success attracts failure. So don't be surprised if your church gets to grow and all of a sudden you got failures glomming on to what you're doing. Number three, their only success is to straighten you out. Um, don't let it affect you. Don't overreact. Number four, do not de emphasize doing right because some do right wrongly. Number five, do not change the fundamentals. It's like a rocket being launched. If it's off just a little bit, it'll miss the moon by millions of miles. You can't do that. You got the fundamentals. Keep the fundamentals right, and you launch that thing and have a generational view. You've got to have I mentioned it before. I want something for my kids, my grandkids, and my great grandkids to know what I've known in soul winning and great church growth and so on. So I said, number one, we're talking about don't overreact. We're talking about overreacting, the pendulum swinging too far the other way. Number one, be principle based. Number two, success attracts failures. Number three, their only success is straighten you out. Don't be surprised when they come your way. Number four, do not de emphasize doing right because some do right wrongly. Number five, do not change the fundamentals. Do not change the fundamentals. Keep the fundamentals. If the Psalm 11, 1 through 3, if you destroy the foundation, what do you have? That's what God said. God said that. All right. Number five, do not change the fundamentals. Number six, no need to reinvent the wheel. What worked in the 60s, 70s, 80s, same Bible. Well, they didn't have the battles that we have now. In the 60s, they had the Jesus long-haired hippie guys and uh, and making fun of Brother Heil and all the great men of God in that day and the great churches. And my wife and I were in New Orleans. I was preaching to a children's ministry there, and parked the car. We had a long ways to walk, and there was a bunch of long-haired guys across the street. And so I went over and introduced myself and handed him a gospel tract. And one guy got upset. He got mad. He said, "Let me tell you something. You judged us by our hair, didn't you?" And he said, that's what's wrong with you fundamentalists. You're judgmental. And I said, and how did you know I was a fundamentalist? I didn't tell you that. Was it my haircut? They fought the same battles. It's no different now. We fight the same Satan, the same devil, the same world. We just got to put a smile on our face and keep on going. We're talking about overreacting. Be principle based. Number two, success attracts failure, so don't be surprised. Number three, don't be surprised when they try to straighten you out. Number four, do not de emphasize doing right because some do right wrongly. Number five, do not change the fundamentals. Keep the foundation strong. Number six, no need to reinvent the wheel. Sunday school still works. Bus ministry still works. Soul winning still works. Baptizing externals, baptism of water still gets God's attention. Number seven, do not let the new destroy the lessons of the old. I'm in favor of websites. I'm in favor of, I don't understand how all this computer stuff works. They've locked me out of an Apple on my computer. I'm so mad. I'm as mad as can be. I've been everywhere trying to get somebody to help me. And they won't tell me why they locked it out, number one. Number two, they won't tell me how to get back on and get it going. So it's just a big, big mess. I'm not happy with Mac right now, or whoever's in control of this thing. I don't know who's that happy. I hope you listen to this because I'm not happy. And I bet you I'm not the only one who's been locked out for no reason at all, no reason at all. Or tell me if there is a reason, tell me. I'm overreacting, aren't I? All right, overreacting. Number one, be principle based. Number two, success attracts failures. Number three, the only success they have is straightening you out. They're not producing. They're like homosexuals, they can't reproduce. Number four, do not de emphasize doing right because some do right wrongly. Number five, do not change the fundamentals. Don't fool with the fundamentals, the foundation. The broader the foundation, the taller the building. Don't fool with that foundation. Number six, no need to reinvent the wheel. Number seven, do not let the new destroy the lessons of the old. Number eight, let policies dictate, not passion. I had a college, students would get in trouble. We would not, we didn't mention their names. We would mention the offense. We didn't want personality to influence us. And then we would call the student in and get their side of the story. Policies dictate. The less decisions you have to make, the less mistakes you will make. Every ministry had a policy book. Binder, 3-ring binder. Every music, missions, bus, Sunday school, every ministry had, those were our policies. The deacons voted on those policies. They became policies. We let the policy decide. I don't want to be in the position of I like this kid, I don't like this kid, you know. It's not fair. We're talking about overreacting. Number one, be principle based. Number two, success attracts failures. Number three, don't be surprised by it. And they try to correct you. Number four, do not de emphasize doing right because some do right wrongly. Number five, do not change the fundamentals. Keep the fundamentals, keep the foundation strong. The broader and deeper the base, the taller the building. Number six, no need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to run to California and find out what's the latest in California. You don't need to do that. They've messed our roads up enough as it is. Number seven, do not let the new destroy the lessons of the old. I'm not against new music. The Value of One is a tremendous song. I preached a sermon on Sunday night, The Value of One, and Eric Rippolong wrote the song on the platform that night. He never did hear what I was preaching, but he wrote a song. A lot of great songs he wrote. I'm not against new, but I don't want it to destroy the lessons of the old. Let policies dictate, not passion. Number nine, uh, build on the foundations. Don't change the foundation, but build on the foundations. Don't throw the old timers on the bus. Don't do it. The old guard, there'd be nothing for you to guard if it wasn't for the old guard. So you be careful when they start running down Dr. Jack Hiles, Dr. Lee Robertson, Dr. Curtis Hudson, Lester Roloff, Carl Hatch. You watch these podcasters, but they ain't built nothing. And how can a 45-year-old know about the great men of the past? You don't know nothing. And it's a disgrace. You're not honoring the men who gave us what we have. You're standing on the shoulders of those great men, whether you like it or not. So build on the foundations, the message, the methods, the music, the modesty, all of that. Just build on it and see what God gives you. Uh, you don't belong to the Bible Month Club. Fussing, one guy fussed me about the King James. Prove it. I got saved by faith. I've never hugged Jesus, never shook his hand, never seen him, but I trust him by faith. And I'm going to trust that Bible by faith. It's not copyrighted. NIV is. All the other versions are, but King James Bible's not. The notes may be and some, but it's it is preserved inspiration. It's not only preserved words, but it's preserved inspiration. God bless you. Thank you for listening to me overreact. I hope there's something in here that was a blessing to you and a help. God bless you. We've got soul winning tomorrow. You make sure you go out and give the gospel out. You can do it today too, but tomorrow let's focus on getting the gospel and getting people saved. God bless you. I'll see you next week.